Ducati enters the booming adventure bike market with the DesertX. And despite their road heritage, Ducati claims to have really focused on the off-road capabilities. So, my Canadian cousins were keen to put this to the test. Nowadays, a lot of promotion is focused on expert riders doing crazy things on these big adventure bikes. Paul Tarez on the Tenere 700, Tony Bow on the Honda Africa Twin, and Chris Birch on the big KTMs. Ducati is aiming for a slice of this market, but are the off-road credentials of the Ducati DesertX just marketing hype? From a design angle, it's great. 21-inch and 18-inch rear wheels, the rims are cross-spoked to allow tubeless tyres and quick puncture repairs. There's an impressive 250mm ground clearance. Suspension travel, 230mm at the front, 220mm at the rear. But the seat height is still an acceptable 87.5cm, with a lowering kit available too. The ergonomics are well thought out. Standing on the foot pegs is very comfortable, unlike many big adventure bikes. The vertical display is set up for easy viewing when standing. The gearbox has very low first and second gears for gnarlier terrain. And the standard foot pegs are very wide, a pleasant surprise when many adventure riders have to upgrade these. But does the package actually work? Our Canadian guys gave the DesertX a thorough off-road test. In a nutshell, they really liked it. It actually handles nasty off-road terrain surprisingly well. Excellent forks. A common point in other reviews is the front end is very stable and doesn't get knocked offline easily. Our riders concur. Very linear engine power with great torque. The 110 horsepower engine should be rock solid as it's already been proven in Ducati's road models. It should be quite low maintenance too, with valve adjustments at 29,000 Ks and oil changes at 14,000 Ks. All the electronic adjustments actually work well, and it's a roomy bike which will really suit taller riders. The seat might look as though it has little padding to keep the height low, but it was surprisingly comfortable for all-day rides. What didn't the guys like? Nerds and tech heads will love the endless tinkering that is possible with all the electronic modes. Others may find it overwhelming and just try to find settings that work in most situations and just stay in that mode. This isn't necessarily a criticism, but when you turn the engine off, the electronic settings stay in place. Some riders may see this as a positive, but bikes like the Africa Twin revert to a default for safety reasons. For example, if you had turned off your ABS, it would be turned on next time you start the bike. Suspension, while the front forks worked really well, our riders felt the rear shock was way too soft for any spirited riding, which was surprising when the rest of the bike has been so well designed for tough off-road riding. The Ducati DesertX can feel top-heavy with a full fuel tank, at least compared to the KTM 890, where there was more focus on keeping the engine weight low. The overall weight is pretty typical in its class, 223 kilograms fueled. The wide ratio gearbox was brilliant for slow hard riding with a very low first and second gear, but the jump up to third gear seemed a bit too far for at least one rider. From an aesthetic angle, our guys didn't like the rear end of the Duke, but loved the look of the front. Of course, this is a purely personal thing. We have seen all sorts of comments claiming the DesertX is butt ugly or an Italian work of art. The price? It's $2,000 to $3,000 more than the competition. Bikes like the Africa Twin, Triumph Tiger, KTM 890 and Husqvarna Norden 901. But we are sure many will fork out the extra cash if they appreciate Italian machines. It's a surprisingly short list of negatives. Ducati has done a very good job. The biggest issue will probably be dealer support and parts. How far away is your nearest Ducati dealer, and are they well stocked with parts? Could you see yourself on this Italian beast? Anybody bought one yet? We are keen to hear your impressions.